Hurricane Laura. In fact, if I look at the Region 8 weather radar, actually I'll just put on the Region 8 weather thing. I'll put in the little screen thing, I'll share the screen with the Region 8 thing because it's getting windy, it's raining. And well, I'm also starting to play the new season of Fortnite.
Along with me.
Yes, and then Hunter will be later because he's on his way home from the doctor.
Yeah, and he pranked me the other day, and so I have the battle pass. He really wants it, so I'm not going to tell him until we get to the game and prank him very badly. Because I'm gonna right before we get to the game, I'm gonna switch. Hopefully he doesn't notice. Then when we drop down, run it up to him, and then say, "Oh, Hunter, there's a door to head towards him." And he doesn't know I have the battle pass, so even if it shows my name, he'll be like, "Why is that name over it?" He won't know it's me. So hopefully it works.
Yeah, hopefully.
People in that area are aware. This is about to cross over Highway 67.
It's about the best way I could do it.
Corridor.
There we go.
Time of year of people that are
that is the severe weather coverage on the KIT.
And into
little thing.
Ball games and things like that. So if you do have family that's traveling, give them a heads up. Say, hey, where are you at? If they say, they're in Bald Knob or they're in Searcy or they're in Newport, they're heading south, just tell them, hold on just a little bit. Let's let this storm pass by and then continue on. Just kind of take a look at the radar and see where the warning is.
I don't know.
Wide back out. Definitely some heavy rain right now also falling.
Oops, I accidentally did the lock it up.
No warnings in Jonesboro, but that is a decent little rain band also that is coming through. Chances are we've got some gusty winds with that one. Putting down a little bit of heavy rain stretching from Jonesboro all the way back to Etowah, but that is not severe at the moment. The intense action, the severe weather is down to the south.
Whoa, I'm
really
shop update.
South of the wind right now. The
Maniac,
now kind of rotating around through
Manic
City.
back.
Weather Service saying anything more on these two areas of rotation?
They're not.
Whoa,
they're just kind of cleaning up the warnings. Woodruff County now out of tornado warning. So the threat has passed Woodruff County, but it continues into portions of Jackson County, or excuse me, the old tornado warning.
PJ
that was issued has been expired. Still portions of Woodruff County, northwest of McCrory, up towards Tupelo, Jackson County, Possum Grave. That area is still watching closely for any
underbelly of
quick
tilted
signs
towers.
of rotation. There's some broad rotation at the moment, but at the moment it looks more like some very strong outflow winds, almost straight winds there that could quickly wrap up into a tornado, which is kind of the MO for these tropical systems. You get these big gusts of wind, and then you get these quick little couplets that form. They quickly fizzle out. But these couplets have been persistent.
That might be pretty cool to do in creative to dodge the
outside
rocket.
of Region 8 near I-40, so now they're pushing deeper into Region 8 and curving off to the northwest. And so, like we did earlier, the next kind of county to worry about if there is another warning, it would be northern White County, southern Independence County, and maybe even portions of Cleburne County. But that's, of course, if they issue the next warning. And this one was also moving at about 45 miles per hour, so I'll try to draw the couplet there for those gusty winds. But it's going to be hard since it is going to curve a little bit.
You're just joining and wondering why the heck I'm
Possum
wearing
Grave,
this.
7:09, so about 8 minutes or so. Denmark at 7:20. Huff at 7:30.
That's why.
Floral just after 7:30, and then towards Concord at 7:45. If they keep this warning going, regardless,
like later
if they keep
tonight,
the warning or not, you're going to see
tomorrow morning.
anytime
I
you see
don't know.
anytime you see these heavy bands
like
move in, there's going to be some strong gusty winds
windy
with them.
Rain.
Not necessarily severe or tornadic, but
I think it's like
just with the tropical systems, there's a lot of wind energy above us, and so these can easily get down to the surface and give you a stronger wind gust than what you may just be typically seeing throughout the course of Laura moving through Region 8.
All right, they're going to. They are going to cancel this warning, Zach. They said it'll be just a minute because officially there are 2 warnings there. But as you just said, even though there's not going to be a tornado warning with this storm,
what do we do? Let's just not get our butts
the areas that you just talked about are still going to see some strong gusty winds. But these 2 warnings here, they are about to cancel that one. They just said it's going to be a minute though because it is 2 warnings. So that's about to go away, and then that's a different National Weather Service. So there's the first warning out of there.
I agree.
They are going to continue this warning over here. This is a different National Weather Service. This is the Memphis National Weather Service. That is in the western parts of Cross County.
But that's okay.
So I'll see if they have made any comments on that one.
My favorite season is probably this one.
Last update was at 6:54, and they said they're going to continue it.
The Star Wars one was just a limited thing. I don't think that was like a full season.
Back off to the southeast, so this one's not in Region 8, but it may be if it continues. It's kind of like the last few that have formed along the Mississippi River, moved across I-40 and into Region 8. So there is another tornado warning down
3 days before my birthday. I love this new
Mississippi River.
I like this new spawn island with the whole
into St. Francis County as well.
You can actually chop metal.
Notice also they have now issued a
here
new
comes the
flash
planes
flood
right now.
warning for Cross County.
Well, behave.
Down into St. Francis
Level
County.
2 new contrail.
These rain bands are coming through. You get a couple tornado warnings with
where are we landing?
Flash flood warnings to follow suit.
Wait, what's this?
I'm trying to get some rainfall reports out of there shortly. Not sure if you've seen any.
Go right here. I want to see what this is.
I have not, but it's putting down some pretty heavy rainfall. So it's moving, but it's still putting down some maybe 5 inches per hour. But because of that line moving, pushing through to the north, it's not going to rain 5 inches really quickly. It's going to be a couple inches. So
why? Because
down to the southwest from Hunter to Brinkley, radar estimating around 1 to 2, maybe a little bit more than 2 once you get closer to I-40. So with this heavier band of rain, that's going to put down at least an inch or 2 of rain fairly quickly. That's why we have this flash flood warnings, but eventually that water is going to drain off. And with some drier air behind it, hopefully there's not too many flooding problems. I know Wynn has the downtown area. You have where Highway 1 goes underneath the train tracks there. I know that's a problem area because it's go down a little bit. It's kind of a ditch-looking part of the highway. I know they have drainage there, but drainage can easily be overwhelmed by these
you see where I'm
areas of heavy rain. I think we have a shot from one. If we want to take that, we can talk about that.
Because I don't like storms.
This is a live look in Wynn. I'm not sure what part of Wynn, but you see the trees are moving.
Did you see what this place is called? Because I don't know.
There, probably gusting up to about 30 miles per hour, sustained anywhere from 15 to 20 miles per hour, and still some rain coming down. The heaviest of the rain, not there yet. So, guys, keep that shot going. Give it another 20 minutes or so, and maybe less than that. And I think we'll see definitely lower visibility. You can see some of the rain there blowing in the wind and a few stronger winds.
It's starting to storm here, or at least part of it.
So that's what's happening now. You get higher wind gusts than that, the trees are going to have a little bit more pressure on them, and that's where we could start to see maybe some isolated tree limbs down, smaller trees down, power lines down if the winds get high enough. But right now, the strongest winds are still back off to the southwest and south, kind of near the Colt area, Caldwell area. Heaviest of the rain right along Colt. So if you're in the Wynn area, you know where Colt is. That's where the heaviest of the rain is. And then that's crossing the county line. And over the next 30, 40 minutes, you're going to have some pretty heavy rainfall moving through that could cause some flash flooding areas and the usual problem areas that you probably know where your community is, like that railroad bridge there in downtown Wynn. Maybe some standing water. So be sure if you're out driving, you do come across water over the road, turn around, don't drown. It's not worth driving through the water.
That's an interesting
just don't know how deep it is to carry your car off, or if you continue to see
here's a hashtag interesting catchphrase: turn around, don't drown.
Come across a water-covered roadway. The road may not be there anymore. It may have been washed out through the overnight, and you can't really tell.
You lost your glasses. Oh no!
So, flash flooding, very, very dangerous. This heavy rain, very dangerous. We'll continue to keep you updated on any tornado warnings.
Hey Jake, we kind of need to go to the circle.
Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong. I think we're all clear here in Region 8. We have that one down near Tunica, moving across the Mississippi River towards St. Francis County.
Yeah, more than likely we're going to be, if we go back to programming, it's not going to be long before we're back on. I want to go over a couple of things. Of course, when there's not tornado warnings, we will send you back to programming. But just a few notes before we do that. Looks like McCrory got 2.13 inches of rain. Searcy's had 1.81. Just west of Bald Knob, 1.9. We've got an area in western White County, 2.47. So this rain band, Brinkley picked up 2.89. So this rain band's going to put down roughly inch and a half to 2.5 inches of rain. There is a couple of places down in Lee County that picked up over 3 inches of rain, but if you recall, that's when the line was kind of almost moving over the same area. So hopefully we don't see too much rain in a short amount of time. Something else to note, power outages right now, we've got 2,800 customers in White County without power. We've got 278 out in Woodruff County.
White County,
and in St. Francis
out of power.
County, we have 230 out. So we are starting to see some power outages, but most of the power outages right now are in the southern parts of the state. We have not seen any huge power outages. I'm just kind of checking some of the counties. When you get into the southern tier,
right now,
counties, you've got 3,000, 7,000,
Eternal Nights
5,400. You've got a lot of counties down there that are out. So we're going to continue to watch the power outages also. If you just now join us, we have been continuing coverage on this rain band that is coming through right now. You can see that band extends from roughly Heber Springs to Newport down to Wynn. And then you can see that tornado warning, which is just outside of Region 8. If we have the Wynn live view, I want to look at it one last time before we go back to programming. As I said, there we go. New tornado warning. I guess we are going to stick around here.
I was about to bring that up. That couplet had flared up a little bit as it passed Fair Oaks. Now moving up along Arkansas Highway 259 towards Highway 49. This will be moving towards the county line next. Towards the Poinsett County and Cross County. So this is it's a very narrow tornado warning, but Fisher, you'd probably be the next community. But if you live along U.S. Highway 49 in northwestern Cross County, Arkansas Highway 259, or Arkansas Highway 42 east of highway, or really just right there along the intersection of Highway 49, that's where this area of rotation is starting to head next. So Fair Oaks, it's already past you, but other portions of the extreme northwestern area of Cross County, that's now where the strong winds in this area of rotation has kind of flared back up.
All right, Zach, I'm checking Twitter to see if we've got anything new coming in there. We've got some farming, some of the farming community are in that area that are on Twitter, so I'm going to continue to watch on Twitter to see if there's any reports. But that thing did tighten up just a little bit. There's a live look right.
Clear the screen, redo it. This one is moving north at about 40 miles per hour.
Wacky sadly. But boogie bombs are freaking back. No!
Track these areas of rotation as they pop up. So put a little track on it. 40 miles per hour, kind of to the northwest.
Yes.
Pittinger, it's 726. Fisher, it's 731. Amigan, at 741. And then towards Grubbs, Chilson, closer to 8 o'clock. So these are continuing to move, and even right there next to it, kind of have another little area of rotation trying to
Grubs
tighten up
and
right there,
somewhere
just
else,
in
is
southern
in that tornado
areas of,
warning
I think that might be
area.
that same one that had the tornado warning
I'm pretty
earlier,
sure that's from
just
part of the storm.
east of Tupelo, between Tupelo and Beattyville, Weldon, that area. That's where we have that second area of rotation. Not tornado warning, but I wouldn't be surprised to see another warning issue pretty quickly. Current tornado warning is for northwestern Cross into southwestern Poinsett County. So Fisher, just outside of Waldenburg, if you live southwest of Waldenburg, so south of Arkansas Highway 14, west of 49. You need to be in your tornado safe spot. And if you're in Ambigan or anywhere there in southern Jackson County, I would probably be very close to my safe spot, if not already in there, because that one may be trying to tighten back up there as it moves past.
Eliminate Stark robots at Jet
Tupelo,
Patrol
right there between
landing
Tupelo and
site.
Beeville.
It's interesting, Zach. Law enforcement in this internal chat that we have with the National Weather Service is asking, is the tornado warning still in effect for Jackson County? Which makes me wonder if they are seeing something there in Jackson County. So I'm going to monitor that just a little bit more. But, these two areas of rotation, I mean, they're only 10 or 12 miles apart from each other. So the messaging on this may get a little messed up here in a minute. If you're wondering why that warning stops abruptly like that, how it's just like a little sliver, that is the dividing point also of the National Weather Service from Little Rock and Memphis. So Memphis issued that warning for extreme western Cross County in that little sliver of Poinsett County, and they don't issue for Jackson County. But as Zach was pointing out just a little bit ago, we're watching two areas of rotation. One has a warning, one does not, but it's kind of going to impact the same area. That happens sometimes with these tropical systems. So what you've got here, you've got this area of rotation, which is crossing over 364 and coming very close to 49. And then you've got this area between Tupelo and Beattyville.
Where are we going to drop?
10, 11 miles apart from each other. But the warning, officially, the tornado warning stops right there on the Jackson County line. Wouldn't be surprised if the Weather Service didn't extend this out further to maybe even include both areas. We'll watch and see.
They have just issued a tornado warning. And that's going to go for Independence, Jackson, White, and Woodruff counties, or at least parts of those counties.
Independence, Jackson, White, and
still radar indicated
Woodruff counties,
and moving northwest at 45 miles per hour.
How's Jonesboro?
Jonesboro, Cricket County is good.
I'm going to talk with the
Ow! That was
law
stupid.
enforcement there in Jackson.
I just took a heat load. I just took some fall damage.
So this new warning is going to be for Newport, City of Newport. You're in a tornado warning. You need to get in your safe spot. In fact, we have a reporter there, so I'm going to text her and tell her she needs to find somewhere to take cover. As that's going to be moving right towards Newport.
Wait, how does this person get in my car?
Other areas, Possum Grape also back under a tornado warning. That area of rotation. To the northeast of Tupelo, southeast of Weldon, so still that Highway 17 corridor south of Geswick Max.
I'm about to die. I'm dead.
That area south of Newport on Highway 17, that is still the area of concern. So even with the last tornado warning, that was the area we said it was heading to next. It's starting to tighten up a little bit again there as it's heading to cross the highway. And eventually that would be crossing Highway 67.
No, tack.
Just south of Newport. It's going to be close to Newport. So Newport, go ahead and get in your safe spot. Make sure you are somewhere that is safe.
Traps are back, but not all of them.
Of your house, if you're in an apartment, you know your neighbors downstairs.
Yeah, that's back too. Traps are back as well, but I don't know about all of them. I don't think the strike ones are back.
Apartment on second.
No, not the boogie bombs.
Move to Old Trough next. So Old Trough, even Newark, Sulphur Rock, all kind of right there.
Yay! Weren't they already back? Well, if you had the kids grenade launcher.
Even another little upward. They're north of Possum, but it's not well defined. But we just have to watch these closely.
Party failed to connect. What the even heck?
In these tropical systems, the main one that was warned for the tornado warning is there between Beattyville and Tupelo.
Chart about the fish
that is now pushing towards Highway 42. intersection of 49 and 42 in northwestern Cross County. Gusty winds, whether there's a tornado or not, it's still going to be gusty winds hidden in the rain. And like we mentioned earlier, if we go to radar, look how much heavy rain is where those areas of rotation are. You're not going to see this coming.
What you call it?
It's much different than a supercell. These are
yes, helicarrier.
Just very quick spin ups, and these couplets have been around for a while. They're going to continue to stick with us and cause us problems over the next few hours as they push north. So you're not going to be able to see it coming. There's too much heavy rain. It's windy already, so you're not going to notice the wind suddenly pick up. It's already pretty breezy, even in areas away from this couplet. So it's going to be hard to see this coming, so that's why you just need to take these seriously. Visibility is going to be low because of the rain. They'll be wrapping around this area of rotation as well. We're going to continue to see continue to track these tornado warnings. We're not going anywhere. We're prepared here to stay as long as we need to. As this band is going to push through all of region 8. The question is, how long is this tornado threat going to persist? And so far, I think it's going to persist.
It's kind of dark to be 719
as it moves through most of region 8.
Right.
It's starting. It's the storm that's coming out of Cross County still looks impressive.
Yeah.
Jackson County is kind of in a bad radar spot right now to get a really good look at it. It was starting to show signs that maybe it was trying to gust out a little bit, but not getting a good look at it right now. Let's go back, guys, to the second weather computer. And I'm going to widen now and give everybody a look at radar.
Is that splash-mounted stuff?
And you can see the 2 tornado warnings that we are dealing with right now. We've got another one on deck down at the bottom of the screen. That one is just outside of Region 8. This rain band is going to continue lifting northward. And really the same locations that have the tornado warnings right now are going to see the heavy rain also. Guys, what shot is that of the American flag there? Let's take that.
That is still wind.
Wow,
yeah,
ramped up there.
Yeah, I said the rain was going to pick up, and the wind likely too. And that's just sheets of rain being wind-driven at an angle. It's not falling straight down. That wind is blowing the rain horizontally almost, coming down pretty hard. So driving conditions, they're going to continue to go downhill. So if you're out driving and the rain may not be necessarily heavy just yet, it's kind of time to start thinking about maybe to head home because it's going to be pretty heavy rainfall. You're going to be driving through.
There's going to be more rain
across
later
all of
on.
Region 8 as this band just continues.
In fact, it was raining a little bit earlier.
I'm going to try to get find out some of the wind speeds down there
There's going to be
real fast because that flagpole is moving around.
Yeah, we don't have a reading in that area, but wind gusts could be as high as 40 to 50 miles per hour, just kind of based on some of the other data plots around that area. We've got a 38-mile-per-hour wind gust in West Memphis, 37 in Newport, currently 33 in Searcy. And I think the area of strongest winds is right where that band is. So from southern Jackson County down to Cross County, St. Francis County, leaving St. Francis County, even into maybe southwestern portions of Poinsett County, winds are really going to start to increase as this area, this heaviest band of rain, starts to push off to the
That's the girl from us stuck in the middle.
Yeah, I'm not getting, like you said, there's not a whole lot in the way of
I haven't seen
instruments
it yet,
down there right
Disney
now.
Plus Hunter, Zombies, Tears on.
All right, so let's go back to the second computer, and I'm going to put a loop on this real fast. You can see Jonesboro, you're seeing rain right now. Paragould is seeing that rain band that was in Jonesboro just a little bit ago is now rotating through Greene County, and that's not lasting long. That thing, some of these bands that are coming through now, they dump some heavy rain, they move on.
That's a lie.
The problem with the rain band down to the south is it's a lot larger. It's training over some of the same areas. So if you look at the loop, it starts raining in Newport, then it just continues to rain because they're training over the same areas.
You mean Millennium?
Rainfall rates. Anytime you get into a tropical system like this, it's different than just a plain old thunderstorm in the afternoon. These things have deep moisture that picked up more or less from the Gulf of Mexico. So it's a totally different bird from your average thunderstorm, and it can dump some really heavy rain. If you're just now joining us, we were getting rainfall reports earlier just from that rain band, 1.5 to 2.5 inches. So a lot of we've been saying 1 to 3 inches of rain. A big chunk of that could come here with this rain band. So drier air working behind it. I really think, and I said this earlier, Zach, and I may be proven wrong in the morning, but this may be the strongest band that we see from the storm system, because this is pretty intense. We've got a couple tornado warnings right now. Everything it's going across is getting a flash flood warning. So out of the 1 to 3 inches, you may pick up 2 of those inches tonight through the next 4 to 5 hours.
Mm-hmm. I think after we get this, and a lot of data has this current band going all the way up into southern Missouri. So if you think it may not move through your area, that's probably not going to happen. It's going to continue lifting off to the north, and hopefully the tornado threat will subside. But right now, it looks like it's going to linger at least over the next couple of hours. And so far, I have not had a confirmed tornado report. We haven't had any radar confirmation using our radar or debris detection software. But just heard from the National Weather Service. They talked to Woodruff County Sheriff's Office. They've got trees and power lines down in the county. Didn't specify where, but they're not able to tell whether it was normal wind or tornadic wind. So that's kind of the issue we're to be running into, because it's windy, whether you're in one of these heavier bands or not, and that's going to cover up. If it's a very weak tornado, it may not really show signs of it. Even these 40 to 50 mile per hour winds can knock down power lines. And that new tornado warning now issued back off to a little bit to the west, just because these couplets are not moving one direction, they're curving. So they're moving north at first, and they right now they're moving more to the northwest, and then eventually once they get up into more portions of Independence County, they may be moving more to the west than they are north. That's just how that's just what you get with these tropical systems. So Batesville, you're not in a tornado warning, but you're very, very close to it. In fact, south side even may be in that next tornado warning there to the south of the White River, south of the main city of Batesville. So a lot of ground. These circulations are going to cover a lot of ground fairly quickly. And it looks messy on radar, but if you're in a tornado warning, you need to take it seriously.
All right, if you look right now at radar, we still have that couplet that prompted the tornado warning for Cross County and Poinsett County, kind of crossing over into Jackson County right now. It's messaging just to make sure that everybody knows what's going on. Newport, you've got some rotation to your immediate south, and then you got another one down to the southeast. So officially, Newport, you're under 2 tornado warnings. At least they're on the eastern side of it. So that's a pretty rare thing to have. So 2 areas of rotation, one of which, the one south of Newport right now, is kind of in an area where we don't really have great radar coverage on it right now. So just know south of Newport, that one will probably slide west of Newport, and then Batesville will have to start watching out for that one. Looks like things have calmed down in the wind areas. That rain band continues to lift northward. Now, if you notice, the rain band is now starting to lift to the north of wind. It's going to be in the northern parts of Cross County, and I'm not sure if we still have Journey down there. I believe we do. If we could take a live look at that of wind once again, things should have calmed down a whole lot. Look at that. It's night and day now.
Yeah, it's
flagpole was bending over just a little bit ago.
Doesn't look like that band went through there. The flag's just in normal position there. That's crazy.
There. I have no clue where
that's at. That shows you how intense this is going to be. I looked outside just a little bit ago, and it's just a little bit of a breeze. Some people could be watching us in Region 8 right now and not have much wind at all. And then all of a sudden, this rain band's going to come through and change things up. So,
yeah, our network of weather. our network of weather cameras, a lot of it's just rain. The ones in Martree, they're in Jonesboro and Indiana Baptist, the ones that sit up high enough are pretty shaky. I think Batesville's, I don't know if you guys have that ready in the back or not. Yeah. That's probably the most active one with some heavy rainfall, and you can see the flags they're whipping there in the lots of Mark Martin, Ford, and Kia. That's out of all our weather cameras, this is the most active with rain and wind. It's raining in Jonesboro. It's just not super windy at the moment. You can't even really see that. Usually there's a few hills off in the distance you can see, but it looks like it just fades away there as you get past those trees there in the field across from the car dealership. Rain coming down pretty good, but traffic able to handle it. That's the thing. In the morning, as you're heading to work and school, it's going to be windy. It's going to be rainy, but we'll be, for the most part, you should be able to drive through it. You're just going to have to go slower. There's Jonesboro, very windy there on top of Indiana Baptist, but traffic again moving along just fine there. Hilltop on Highway 49. Roads are wet though, so you'll want to allow extra time if you have to be driving. But if you don't have to be driving, pretty good night just to hang out at the house and let the rain come down, listen to the wind, because it's going to be kind of gross outside. It's not a meteorological term, but it's pretty appropriate for these tropical systems. They can just put down so much rain and wind.
It was jumping.
It's picking up speed also, it seems like. It just looks like this band is running about 2 hours ahead of schedule, which I believe you and I talked yesterday about how these tropical systems a lot of times come in and they just move a lot faster than what the models showed. This one is moving in about 2 hours ahead of time from what I was thinking, which if you have Friday night plans, football Friday night, if this thing, it looks like it's going to be gone by tomorrow evening. So
yeah, definitely still good. Breezy, but a lot of the bigger impacts will be gone by football Friday night.
Oh, wait, right.
So once again, we've got these two areas of rotation. There's officially 3 tornado warnings, but it's only for 2 areas of rotation, 2 weather services here. We've got one that is crossing over from Jackson County. Let me circle both of them. We got this one here. We got this one. We almost got, I guess the second one. Another one has formed off of here.
Yeah, if you go to the Little Rock weather, or the Little Rock radar, there's just so many little nooks where the winds are trying to wrap up, but it's so far nothing's been able to fully wrap up as far as we know. But we're just gonna keep acting like, even right there outside near Jester towards Heber Spring, there's just these little areas of concern that we're just gonna have to watch over.
And it just kind of gives you an idea also that, even that little area there east of Heber Springs doesn't have a tornado warning with it, but even that little area could have a little spin up. And I think that's what we're going to find ourselves facing is we're going to have to watch that entire line. If that line's coming in, stay away from the windows. And really, I'm not saying, if you're not under a tornado warning, I'm not saying to stay in a tornado safe spot or position all night long, but stay away from the windows. Stay away from second floors, that kind of stuff, until this rain band moves through, because there's just little areas all the way through, and that area there near Newport is just right in the middle of both radars. It's still showing just a little rotation right there. Some intense winds right now. I'd be willing to bet. Did you say we had someone in Newport right now?
Yes, but I think she is taking cover.
Yes, impulses are back.
Oh, we do have a live shot from Newport.
Wait, were they not already back? Because, the whole grenade.
See the rain coming down the cheeks there.
Oh, what was that?
Doesn't look as intense as what wind did a while ago.
Okay,
though.
Jake, we're only landing. Okay, I really like this contrail. That is awesome.
Okay, so this is from the safe room in Newport. So our reporter there is taking cover in the safe safe room. As the tornado sirens, saw someone say the tornado sirens are going off in Newport. Everyone in
Yikes!
Newport,
Tornado in
really the
Newport.
majority of Jackson County covered up in tornado warnings. So you really need to be in your tornado safe spot. No matter
Tornado
where
in
you are
Newport.
in Jackson County, the exception of the
Oh, thank goodness it's
extreme
not there right
northern
now. Oh, it's
parts
just there
of Jackson County.
2
So
days
maybe
ago.
Tuckerman up towards
Correction
Swifton.
yesterday.
Just some rain for you at the moment, so that
That's
could
30
change.
minutes
And we
away.
did get from law enforcement structure damage
Oh,
on
boy.
Woodruff County Road 252.
Wait, Jake,
A
where are you
built-on
going?
carport was
Jake.
damaged by wind, and there was some damage to the wall of the home
Jake.
as well. So not sure if that's tornadic, not sure if that's just wind. It's really kind of hard to tell. We won't really know more for a while. It's just going to be hard
Hello, Jake.
to pick out whether it's from winds going
Yes,
really
Harvey's
fast
still in the game.
in a circle, or
Jake.
if it's just winds going straight out in one direction. Both are
Earth
very
to Jake.
serious. Both can do damage. So we'll just have to kind of play it by ear on a lot of these wind reports, because we're just not really sure
Jake.
unless we get either visual confirmation or some of the radar technology can tell us if
Okay,
if
we're
there is
gonna
a
have to
tornado
land
on the
somewhere.
ground. But so far, it's been a lot of radar indicated and just a lot of wind, period, no matter if it's going in a straight line or if it's spinning.
What?
All right, so once again, 2 areas of rotation. Trying to have 3 areas now that are in the Jackson
Jay.
County area. Rain for Clay County, Greene County, Randolph. Really, the rest of Region 8 outside of the eastern parts of Craighead County and over into Mississippi County. Those are the areas that may end up with less rain. But this isn't something we're going to be done with soon. Look how that rain band slides all the way down to the south. So what's going to happen with this? It's going to continue to rotate around, and as it does,
in the
we'll
water.
probably continue to get
I was like, what happened?
tornado warnings with it. So
I thought that's
sometimes the tornado threat goes down as we get into the overnight, but we'll have to just watch and see how that plays out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, but we're going to make sure we continue to watch it. So very heavy rain as it comes through, as we learned just a little bit ago down to wind. You also have some very, very intense rain squalls, very intense wind with it. And it does look like it is maybe still a little breezy down there in wind. And boy, the wind just completely died out for just a little bit there. Zach, do you know if we have anybody to give us a live report from either Newport or Wynn to kind of give us an idea of what it was like there?
I have not heard anything. I think we just have those live shots for now.
Over here.
Just live shots for now. But I'm sure if they see any damage, they'll let us know. We can kind of toss to them if they are seeing something.
Okay. Harris, you're about to see your wind really pick up, regardless of if you're on
fishing rod. Grab one.
A tornado warning or not. You're not, but you're going to see some gusty winds as that rain band comes in. You can see where Jonesboro is in relation to that storm. So this thing, you're only about 29 miles away from Jonesboro, so I'd give it another hour or so, and it may start coming into the Jonesboro area also with heavy rain.
We're being shot at.
Gusty winds. Anything new from the Weather Service regarding those 2 areas? They should probably drop the tornado warning for western Poinsett County and Cross County, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I agree with that, and I've not heard anything. We do have law enforcement confirming at least 2 trees down on Arkansas Highway 306, 10 miles west of Colt, near the Pine Tree community. So that's near the Pine Tree
what are we gonna do?
research.
Okay, only you have a gun. Do you have a second gun,
down there?
or is that the only gun?
That's the latest damage report, besides a carport, maybe a wall of a home damaged by wind in Woodruff County. So a few damage reports starting to trickle in, but still very broad and still just kind of waiting to see what the National Weather Service does with these warnings, as there's kind of just a mess of warnings.
That was mine.
The one near Newport, Amigan,
that was
those
mine
areas
that
we're still
I
watching very closely.
Because the kid.
All right, so once again,
this
heavy band of of rain that's coming through. As you were saying just a little bit ago, we don't know if this tree damage or if the carport, if that was from a tornado or not. Especially a carport, that thing sometimes can act like an airplane wing, and really get some wind underneath it, lifts it up, damages the house also.
Let's see what
we'll have to. What the weather service Hazel Grove at 8:18.
Brian, we have.
Then the other one is.
Oh, sorry.
Do you have any
we have Journey, who's live and win. If we want to go to her.
Yeah, let's go. Journey, I'm not sure if you can hear us or not, but if you can, just kind of tell us what it was like when that line of rain band came through. I'm guessing Journey can't.
No, sadly.
Right now, you can see her live view right there of the flags has started blowing around again. So, once that rain band moves through,
I cannot.
Yes, it'll not be as intense, but this wind is
slowing down.
Probably going to continue all the way through at least lunchtime tomorrow, and some rain. And also, notice it's raining there again. There in wind, but we'll try to check back in with Journey in just a little bit. But the worst of the weather right now for wind has passed. Back to radar, and you can see that bright area of pink. If you notice here, I just want to circle this entire region. All through here, we're seeing wind gusts 40 miles per hour. So whether you have a tornado warning or not,
I found a purple XP point, so I need
we're getting strong gusty winds through that area.
I don't have the battle pass, sadly.
The rotation on this, one right there, which we did a storm track, and really one right on top of Newport. I haven't heard if they're going to extend this warning or not. My guess is they're not. But that area is going to be near Hazel Grove at about 8:07 and Cave City at about 8:20. Doesn't look as pronounced as what it did. You could easily, you could say, this is an area to watch, this is an area to watch, that's an area to watch. There's just little areas all the way along this swell line that you could point out as possible areas of rotation. That's just the nature of what we're dealing with right now. Winds all along that line are going to be blowing over 40 miles per hour with gusts. So it's an intense line whether you have a tornado warning or not. I think we just got new information in. Continuing the tornado watch.
I just saw it land.
Craighead County, Crittenden Cross, Lee, Mississippi, Phillips points out. Let's see if we got any new information.
Yeah, so
okay. We do.
They have added counties to the tornado watch. If we go to max 1, earlier we just had Cleburne, White, Independence, Jackson, Woodruff County, St. Francis County, I think Cross 2 in the tornado watch. They have added Poinsett, Craighead, Mississippi, and Crittenden County to the tornado watch, and that's going to continue.
Oh, we're under a tornado
watch. 9 p.m. So they haven't changed the timing of the tornado watch. They've just added a few more counties to the tornado watch. And, we saw that down up there. I'm not sure if they just issued the tornado watch for those areas or if we're just now seeing it. But another hour and 20 minutes with this current tornado watch. We'll kind of have to wait and see what they do after that. It just depends on the trends. Have we not had tornado warnings in a while, or are we still seeing tornado warnings being issued? And they may either issue a new watch or they will kind of mend this one a little bit and amend it and fit it to the current situation. So we do have Journey in Cross County. Journey, I'm not sure if you can hear me, but you can see the rain still coming down, a little bit of wind there. How was that band that moved through? I noticed the visibility dropped. There's a lot of heavy rain. Did you feel the wind?
You have to get in the same one as me. There you go.
Oh, definitely. I'm sitting under the Regent's Bank, and I mean, even sitting underneath this, I'm sitting under something where I'm not directly in the line of rain, but you can still feel the rain kind of coming underneath. I mean, because the rain is definitely moving out of direction, and I think the perfect indication of all of this is this flag that's going up, and then it will drop for a second, and then it will pick back up and blow with the wind. And I mean, you called it when you first came to me about, give or take, 30 minutes ago. You said it's calm there, but I give it 30 minutes. And as soon as you guys went off of my shot, I mean, the wind and the rain, everything just picked up. And right now it's a little quiet. As you can see, the flag is going back down now, but wind is even picking up. The visibility is, it's getting dark out here. The rain is steady. But it's definitely been moving out here for sure.
And when that band moved through, did you notice the power flicker at all? Were there some leaves or branches flying, or any damage around you when that band moved through? Just trying to give those who have not seen that band move through a heads up of kind of what to expect, besides just some increased wind and some very heavy rainfall.
I can honestly say I did not. If you can see directly in front of me, I'm in front of a couple of businesses. Their lights have been steady. And to be honest, people have been dropping up and down the road as if nothing's happening. So nothing too life-threatening for me, where I haven't even went and took shelter. But like I said, I'm underneath the Regent's Bank's overpass kind of thing, where I'm not getting directly hit by this rain, but no flickering lights or anything of that matter.
Yeah, and so, okay, thank you, Jeremy. We'll keep coming back to you. Indeed, it's nice to see the rain coming straight down rather than, pretty much horizontal like we saw when that band moved through. So for areas like Jonesboro, even Harrisburg, who's right on the edge, you've not seen the heaviest rainfall. Batesville, if you're on the east side of Independence County, you're seeing some of that heavier rain. If you're on the west side, you may not see a whole lot of it, but Batesville definitely will probably see rain increase here in the next 10, 15 minutes. This is going to keep going north into Sharp County, Lawrence County, maybe even Jonesboro, definitely, and maybe even up into Greene County. It just does not look like this main band is going to stop producing a lot of heavy rain, probably 1 to 2 inches in maybe half an hour, maybe a little bit of less. So that's good. That could cause some trouble, the usual trouble areas, to maybe have some issues there as all that heavy rain comes down. It doesn't have time to drain off. Ryan, I see they've canceled a few of the tornado warnings, but you update us on that.
Yeah, it looks like pretty much everything's about to be expired. The tornado warning that's left is for the western parts of Poinsett County and Cross County. That tornado, I got a report just a little bit ago that down in Forest City, Smyrna Baptist Church had some damage and some flooding down there from the pastor. Getting a few reports of some damage coming in. Got a couple of trees damaged, and now officially that tornado warning for Poinsett County has expired also. So tell you what we're going to do. We're going to rejoin regular programming. We're going to check in with our reporters in Wynn and in Newport. And as this continues to lift northward, if we start getting more damage reports, we will come back on. But right now, the tornado warnings have expired. I'm telling you, though, I'm already seeing an area down to the south that we're going to have to watch. So we will rejoin regular programming right now, and if we need to break back in, we will do so, and we'll continue to keep you updated on the Region 8 weather app. Have a good evening.
Well, there is.
Ooh, I got 100 V-Bucks. Alright, I'm returning to the lobby.
They just rejoined. That's Disney fireworks. They just went back to regular programming. Hey, Hunter, are you still there? Okay.
Hey Hunter, how much longer do you got? Can you check how far is it updated? 52. Okay, you might be able to make it.
You're that close.
It's 2% over halfway. Okay. Hey Cody, were you ready up?
So apparently scoped assault rifles are back too.
What, Cody?
Apparently scoped assault rifles are back too.
Scope what?
Assault rifle. Or,
Oh.
yeah.
Guys, look at the Instagram screen. Wait, what?
What the heck?
I'm having chicken
Cody,
sandwiches for
Cody,
supper.
What?
We have time, I want to show you something. You can actually fly like Superman. You jump off the
Yes,
edge,
I know.
like you can't fall down
Yes, I know. Yay! Jeez, every time. You gotta admit that's true. Especially since it's superhero themed. I already have Thor's little contrail in the free battle pass because I don't have the actual battle pass. And I could have if I hadn't gifted that thing. What's this blue mark?
That's one of the Quinjets.
No, it's not. Someone marked this waypoint, and it's not me.
Oh wait, that's me. No, you're talking about the Quinjet.
Oh no, this is the Doctor Doom place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is not gonna be good. It's at Pleasant, Hunter. It's at
Not so pleasant part became not so pleasant part.
No, it just became Ultimate Doom Domain. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to land?
I don't know. Land at that building. That's where I'm heading. Wolverine's a secret character. Where do you want to go to the business place? What? Where do you want to go to the business place?
I found a blue pump! I found a blue pump! And a gray pistol, too. Get out of here, camera.
Help.
Sorry, I got a henchman on me. Got him.
Help. I'm dead. Help,
Oh,
help,
shoot.
Help. No, I'm dead. He knows where you are.
Oh, it's a kid? Oh, it was a kid.
And he took my stuff. Alright, we aren't landing there until Hunter comes.
Now that's karma.
What?
The person who killed me just got knocked right as soon as he killed me. The person got knocked right as soon as he killed me. No, I'm probably gonna get a whole lot of hate by playing as I don't know. The only one we've ever done so far is Doctor Doom. We don't know where the others are at. If we can figure out where they're at, sure.
There's only one.
No, there's not. No, there's not.
Well, where are the other ones? How do you know where are the other ones?
Let me check this YouTube video. It literally talks about all of the mythics. Okay, who's doing the renegade?
The renegade person?
Here comes the planes. Meow.
I'm the highest level person in the match. I look at everyone that I think the best favorite and I'm the highest one at level 12.
Here, I'm gonna look it up. Fortnite Season 4. Mythic.
Land right here, land there, land there.
Okay. Groot's Bramble Shield.
Anyone who has Groot already has either been playing this game non-stop and is
No, I'm talking mythic wise.
I know.
See?
I don't know where that is. But
Oh man, this car has a parking boot on it.
Just not the Groot.
I have a freaking.
Alright.
The only thing I have is my freaking trident, so you
There's
know.
some people in there. There's 2 noobs in there.
Got a green charge, heck to the air. Oh, buddy! Who was that? Hit you? It's a jewel skin. It's a jewel skin! Get down!
Yeah.
Okay, where's the other? Look for a red diamond.
I don't see it.
Thanks.
Got it. I call the green gun because I killed him.
You can have.
Give me that green gun.
Fine then. I'll take the gray pump. So now I have 2 shotguns and you have a freaking scoped assault rifle.
Holy people. There's a dude in there.
Please just tell me it's where I'm going to there. I just upgraded my pump to a green.
Help me.
Coming up.
I got a duel on me.
Got him! 360'd.
I need a gun. Ah!
Knocked him. Hold up, don't kill him yet. Let me shake him down. It's another jewel skin. Oh hey, found him. I found another kid too. Oh, I'm out of ammo. What?
I'm coming.
Pickaxe him! I get the gun since I killed him. You have the charge since it's charged. Oh. That's another dude down. That's 4 kills. Level 4 V-Bucks! doesn't show where they're at. But there are more mythics. Well, thanks.
You're welcome. Let's put it in the circle.
Hey, let's take this.
Alright, coming.
You drive, though. 'Cause I ain't driving.
Alright, I'll drive.
That's gonna leave a mark.
Nobody cares. It's not my car. I just stole it, so. Hey, Hunter, what percentage is it at? 54. Okay.
Oh! Dang. No, I can't find it. I think there are others, they're just not there yet. How do I not have any shotgun ammo on my charge yet? I do on my pump. That is confusing. Where are we going here? There's no, like, henchmen or anything.
There's one henchman, and he's the one he won't attack me like you attacked him. And there's still some loot, so we might as well just sit through.
Yeah, but it's kind of creepy in here. There's, like, spiders and everything. It looks so
Nobody
old.
cares.
Why is it so old even though it's only been one season? Oh no, I guess I'll take these notes. Oops. What? What, Hunter? I guess supper? I did not see the henchman dude, though, Hunter.
He's on the top level.
Does he even have a gun?
He has a gun, he just sits there and does emotes. Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'll play with you tomorrow. Okay, bye.
Well, I guess just me and you.
Okay. After this round, I go.
Oops. I don't know. I mean, I'm probably gonna need to go eat supper soon, too.
After this match?
I don't know. My mom's currently working on it. It's
After
gonna be
this match,
chicken
I'm probably gonna go to
sandwiches.
the matches.
It's gonna be chicken sandwiches. Oops. Found a Blu-ray. Ah. Are you upstairs?
Yes.
Going after a henchman.
I'm looking for him.
I hear him.
Me too, but I don't see him.
He should be all the way up here. You said he was at the top.
I think he's at the very top.
This is the very top down and I don't see him.
On the roof.
Oh. On the roof, you say? How do we get up on the roof? I hear
Oh,
it.
here he is. I found him.
How'd you get up there?
The stairs.
What stairs? I don't see any more stairs.
See, look at him. He's just standing right next to you.
There we go. Oh, yeah. Hi, henchman. Don't worry about us. Worry about us. Get out of here. He just disappears. Or I hear other gunshots that ain't a henchman.
I know. Let's go out here. And the chopper's done. Alright, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's run.
Oh, there's an Avenger. There's people there. Come on, let's go.
How are we supposed to get down there? I'm not jumping down and dying. And I see no water. Plus the storm's coming in literally 9 seconds. Found a chest. Yeah, I'm running. Oh no.
Come on, go. I also have medkit.
Forget. Yeet! Ah, that was stupid.
Yes, it was.
I just took a heat load of full damage. You got 63 HP left. I'm probably gonna die.
Oh, there's one of the things.
I'm in the storm.
Oh, this person has the silver surface.
I told you there were other mythics.
I knew there was other mythics, I just didn't know where they were. Whoa.
I can't believe I'm fighting someone in the storm! Got him. I am probably about to...
Start crate. I knocked down a start crate, but I don't see it.
Oops.
Do you have any medkits? Alright, come on, let's go.
I don't have any medkits, and I'm at 12 HP.
Here.
I have to take that fast! I'm not gonna be able to take it. I'm gonna die while trying to take it. Told ya! Should I just blow both of us up?
Here, just blow yourself up, and then I'll grab your reboot card.
You know, if I blow myself up, it won't help. Wait, I just took the medkit. Okay, let's go.
Alright, come on, let's go. You might be able to make it. I'm probably not, but you might. Do you have any jump pads and traps or anything?
Nope.
Shockwaves?
Nope, and the storm's about to expand. Do you know how far that water is? Okay, so if you die, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Thriving! Here, let's go back to the lobby.
Actually, come on, let's go to Creator.
Yeah. I got some V-Bucks.
Me too. I have 250 V-Bucks.
I have 300. Oops.
Cody, look.
What? Let's see.
Look at the Instagram screen.
I see.
He might be added.
He will be if he's in that. Because it's obviously game files. Plus, I mean, his mythics in the game, so he's not. I think I'm gonna need to get off.
Why?
It is starting to rain hard here.
And
You know how much I don't like storms.
well, what are you gonna do? Alright.
Probably go to the living room.
Here,
Yeah.
you try to load it there, I'll try to load it here.
I'm not planning on loading it. I'm probably about to get off and go to the living room if it's starting to storm.
Are you getting off? If you get off, I'll get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off. I feel more comfortable doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, the little switch screen for Fortnite just changed. Okay, bye.
Bye.
CB Nation out.